Hey y'all. So I'm back. I know it's been a while. I've been having to adjust to my new schedule and whatnot. Okay, so I wanted to come and talk to y'all about disobedience, right? So we know that disobedience means listening the first time. The first time. Not the second time, not the third time, but the first time, right? So when we think about God and being obedient to what He tells us to do, right? So in my mind, obedience to God means I'm doing what God told me to do the first time. He didn't have to tell me 8 times to do what He told me to do the first time, right? But I'm sitting here thinking, right? So you know how a lot of people they'd be like, well, God called me to do A, B, C, and D. And then they realize that A, B, C, and D ain't working out. Now, y'all know it's a lot of people out here that say that God called them to do certain things, right? First, I just want to say, you know, I don't know what God told this person to do, just like they don't know what God told me to do. But I'm sitting here thinking, right, for people who basically call themselves to do something and God did not tell them to do that, guess what, y'all? That's disobedience. You want to know why that's considered disobedience? Because if God told them to do something and they're doing the opposite, that's disobedience within itself. For example, I got 3 children, right? If I tell my daughter, go clean your room, but she goes and do something totally different in her room, like, let's just say, I don't know, I told her to go clean her room to get the dirty dishes out of her room. First of all, my baby don't have dirty dishes in her room. I'm just trying to get, you know what I'm saying, give y'all some context. And I tell her to go get the dishes out of her room to get her room clean. And she goes downstairs and watch TV. That's disobedience. Because I gave her specific instructions, right? Or let me give you a bad example. And I know y'all probably think I'm tripping. So like, let's just say I said, okay, son, go sweep the floor, right? Now he in the kitchen, right? He cleaning the kitchen, but then he don't sweep the floor. That's disobedience. And you will find that when you develop a relationship with God, He will speak to you in a way that is familiar to you. I do not believe that God will tell you to do something that someone else is supposed to do. Right? Now, if y'all find something else in the word like that, just let me know, because I could be wrong. But me personally, I don't believe so. For example, if somebody if God told somebody, okay, you are going to be a pastor. I want you to go pastor this church over here in South Carolina. But then that person, they go be a pastor, but then they go be a pastor in Virginia. That's still disobedience to me. Because God gave that person specific instructions to go be a pastor in South Carolina. Are y'all picking up what I'm laying down? Like, seriously, God is specific. Like, He's going to give you specific instructions that's tailored to you, right? What God told me to do is tailored specifically for me, right? And what God told you to do is tailored specifically for you. If I go, basically, like the example that I gave, okay, you might say, oh, well, Tiff, the person still was a pastor. They still were a pastor, but they went to Virginia and pastored a church in Virginia. But that's not what God told them to do. Humans, we think we slick sometimes. We think we so slick. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today, because I thought about that. Like, wow, disobedience is not listening the first time, but also disobedience is when God tells you to do something and it's almost like you do it a little bit or you do it like example I gave you with the pastor. It's like I'm pastoring, but God didn't tell you to do that. God told this person to go be a pastor over a church in South Carolina, not Virginia. And sometimes we'll be like, oh, well, God, we did what you told us to do. And God be like, okay, that's partial. Like, you partially did what I told you to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, chime in. Let me know what y'all think, because it's like you know how people say, okay, well, they put, okay, half truth. Some people equate that to the truth, but it's half a lie. So it's like, it's not the whole truth. You picking up, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you picking up what I'm laying down? So in my opinion, there's no such thing as a half truth. It's either true or it's not. It's either truth or a lie. You know what I'm saying? And now that I think about it, I feel like that's why they say that when you're in the courtroom. When you got to put your hand on the Bible and you got to swear to tell the truth and the whole truth, so help you God. Okay. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. I believe that's how it is. Like, you got to tell the whole truth. There's no such thing as a half truth and a whole lie. Like, a half truth is a lie to me. So yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all like listening to my videos. Again, if you're new to my TikTok, my name is Holy with a Hint of Hood. That's my TikTok name. I'm the creator of Tiffany, the syllabus creator. On my YouTube channel, I do videos to bring content to the people so that I can bridge the gap between the secular world and the biblical world, right? Because sometimes a lot of people feel like, oh, well, the Bible was written 2,000 years ago. Oh my God, it's so irrelevant. That's a lie right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see what's going on in the world. And this whole world right here, it's been unfolding. These prophecies coming quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, bing, 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 bing. So that's my goal. And my main goal and on all of this is to bring glory to God. That is my main goal. I may every now and then have, different things on here about about lifestyle, like maybe exercise. And I'm an exercise enthusiast. I'm a hooper still. I like to think in my mind. I got locks. I have children. I have an awesome husband. So it may be some lifestyle things mixed up in there. But my main focus is bridging the gap between the secular world and the biblical world. All right. I love y'all. Oh, I almost forgot. I love, 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 love candles. So every blue moon, I'll share like some different candles with y'all. Got some really dope candle companies by by Black people. I love tea and I love essential oils. I have a diffuser in every one of our rooms. I love it. I juice. I drink smoothies. But yeah, I thought I was gone, but I wanted to give y'all a little bit of background. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little bit, just in case it's your first time coming to my channel. But yeah, don't worry about that bump right there. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, so, and I did, I only got my nose pierced. That was cute, y'all. But yeah, so, all right, I'm going for real. I love y'all. I'm out.